Welcome in, welcome in. You have arrived at your Aquarius November 2025 tarot reading. Yay! My name is Naylin, and I'm so happy to have you here today. We're going to do a past, present, future spread for you, followed by these beautiful angel guide oracle cards. And the author of that deck is Kyle Gray. So, bringing in some beautiful channeled messages from your angels or your spirit guides, and perhaps for some of you, even loved ones who have crossed over. All right, but first, we're going to go ahead and do a traditional tarot, beginning with the Flower Petal Oracle deck. And you have two volunteers. You have Tulip. You are worth what you desire. And again, dear Aquarius, you are worth what it is that you desire. Perfect. Yes, please go for it and make those dreams happen. Life is so precious, and I feel that's why you are here. Violet, the answers and truths are always within. So, yeah, that's perfect for these readings, because what I always like to tell people is tarot is a mirror, and we hold that up to ourselves to just get a deeper feel of what really resonates with us, what our vision is, and perhaps even dive deeper past the confusion to come to greater truths. So if that sounds good, let's go ahead and get started. I feel for you guys, we'll go ahead and do the Fantastic Menagerie Tarot as your main deck, and then we'll clarify with the traditional Rider-Waite deck. Okay. Okay, that felt good. You have the Ace of Coins, and that's a little lizard mama feeding a little lamb baby. Who would have thought a lamb could a lamb could hatch out of an egg? But that's why we love these whimsical decks, because it can. And then you have, I'll explain as we go. You have the Seven of Cups. Beautiful creations on the table, beautiful dreams available that you have had to make a choice with in your past energy. And then the Queen of Coins. I love the Queen of Coins for mothers. This is a really good mother who takes her job pretty seriously and nourishes her family. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but all those little baby chickies, she's making sure they eat their food. And then for your present energy, you have the Four of Swords. Yay! I like to call this like the taking time for yourself. Let's take a holiday. And sometimes it shows up as a lineage energy too. The Knight of Wands upside down. The Five of Cups upside down. I think I'll need to pull for clarification. I usually do anyways, but the Knight of Wands, excuse me, slash that. I'm going to have to go back. Then you have the King of Wands upside down. And the King of Wands can be seen as somebody who's always ready to take action. And the way I'm reading it in your spread, dear Aquarius, is that you have a lot of responsibilities. You have a lot on your table. Your life is pretty busy. But this is the time, as you're watching this deck, to take time for yourself and put those responsibilities on the shelf. They will be there when you're ready to come back to them. But there's definitely an energy of really taking time to move into healing yourself, being in a special energy, a special invitation that's here for you this month. And you are worth, I'm going to hold this up again. You are worth what it is you desire. Sometimes we put ourselves on hold for others and all of our responsibilities and our goals, but then our soul is crying out for peace, for grace, for time to enjoy, time to find sensuality and pleasure. And that's what this reading is here for you to remind you. And then you have the Five of Cups upside down. So letting go of a disappointment or something not working out. And of course, we'll open it more as we go. And in the near future, you have the Three of Swords upside down. So healing from a loss. And this could be a relationship, love for some of you guys, something that didn't quite work out, or you're seeing that it's not in the cards or it's not meant to be. And then you also have the Three of Wands. And for some of you guys coming back to this energy, and of course I want to dive deeper to each row, but just want to say for some of you that are still healing out there, that it's okay to go ahead and take time to, move into your emotions. It's in those spaces that we fully start to feel better, we start to feel free again, is allowing those emotions, if that's disappointment or hurt or any spectrum of emotions, to be released. There's a calling for you to fully allow that in your near future. And then the Three of Wands is talking about the plans that you've made coming to heart now, coming into fruition, and being able to see the fruits of your labor. And then ending with, did I grab that right? Yes, the Wheel of Fortune upside down. And what I always love to tell people, why I like to read upright and upside down, is because there's 76 cards in a tarot deck, so that just gives me 76 more chances to feel into other messages as well. So there's a lot here on the table to start with. The Ace of Coins is a beautiful beginning energy, beginning like a beautiful project, or starting a new life, starting a new family for some of you with a little baby egg there. Starting something that was really deep to your heart, deep to your soul. The Ace of Coins is about prosperity and safety. That's how I feel it, especially in this spread. And being able to plant your anchor and create a home, create a life cycle, create a style, a way of living, create safety, and and thrive. So there's a beautiful energy in your past. And then the Seven of Cups, gosh, this guy keeps showing up in all the spreads this month. But this is about having an abundance of choices to make, and that dreams were on the table. So what I'm feeling for you, dear Aquarius, is that you guys are visionaries, you're dreamers. Some of the best artists come from your sign, and I feel that you guys can really look outside of the box. So what I'm feeling for you, beautiful precious self, you who's watching, is that there was a dream that you had available that you put on hold, or that you knew you wanted to pursue, but it wasn't the time yet. And so what I'm feeling for you in this reading is that the time has come for you to go ahead and go for it. Go for that thing that you put on hold. You had so many things on the plate. I felt that you have so much going on that it's sometimes you have to pick what is the most important, and it feels that you're responsible for others or a business. I'm feeling a lot of responsibility and weight on the shoulders, so that can translate to or transfer to taking care of matters at hand rather than the ones that you really want to experience, the things that really light you up. And so there's a message here for you, dear Aquarius, to go ahead and reach for that dream right now. Go ahead and do that thing that you put on hold, because it's time. The Queen of Coins, nourishing the self, nourishing others. What I like about coins energy, it's very practical, it's very grounded, it's very earthy. And I love that for Aquarius, because it shows that even though you're a person who has a great vision and dreams, and you can see outside the box, you can see the possibilities, you still choose to do the things that are important to the ones that you love. You still choose to create safety, a healthy environment. You work to feed others. I mean, put it plainly. And so it's just a beautiful acknowledgement of, yes, you have these dreams, but you've also been very responsible and have always been able to do what was required of you. I do feel though that is something that wants to be honored, and yet there's an energy here of you taking the time out from all your responsibilities to do something that really lights your heart up. And we'll pull clarifications for the bottom row. We'll take 2 cards. Okay, you have strength. So that's beautiful. That's explaining what I was just trying to say in even a more deeper way, that you have so much compassion and love in your heart, and especially for the ones that are close to you, the people you love, and also the work that you do. It comes from a great steady paced energy. Like, you're somebody who takes your time to do things right because of that depth of compassion and insight and intuition. And, you know, like taming the tiger with love rather than brute force. Like, you're somebody who has that natural instinct to go by love, to go by wisdom, to go by patience rather than force. And that's why you can move mountains, Aquarius, is because of that inner strength that you have that comes from deep compassion. And then you also have the 2 of Cups. So again, taking time for the things that you love, romance, your loved ones. I'm feeling for a lot of you, though, this is like soulmates, and that could be in the form of children or friends. So taking time for that in your life. Like, I feel like you, like I said, literally you've fed people. That could be your children. So yeah, like, you know, nourishing each other. They nourish you with their love, you nourish them with your love, and it's a very healing energy. And so this extends not only to like a romantic relationship, but also to an energy of like love for your soulmates, your soul family. And I love that that's coming through that way, because like I always know that this card has potential to give that message, and it doesn't always do so. But for you, it is. It is a beautiful energy of taking time to really appreciate the ones you love, and then them appreciating you, nourishing each other. And this is in your past energy. So yeah, really beautiful reading so far. Wow, this is cool, Aquarius. Thanks for being you. Okay, and then where you are now, the opportunity is for you to take a holiday or to rest, take a break. Sometimes we get sick, for some of you who are listening, but it's a good thing. I know that sounds weird, but it might be the only thing that gets you to stop, that gets you to just take a break. Like, how good does it feel to just rest? Like, take it in. And then for others of you who are watching, there's an opportunity to take a trip or to take a holiday. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling this energy for you today. And then we talked about earlier the King of Wands and the 5 of Cups being something that didn't work out that you're healing from right now. And unfortunately, when the King of Wands comes in, it's kind of an abusive character. I try not to dwell too much on the negative, but sometimes it's healing to have someone go ahead and be like, oh yeah, that person was abusive, that was unhealthy, so that it makes it easier to be like, okay, I'm turning the page, I'm really allowing in what I deserve, what my worth is. And there's something here about self-worth, like not losing that. Please, Aquarius, never lose your self-worth or your self-esteem, because unfortunately this person had that effect on you where they attacked your self-esteem and your self-worth. So that's one of the things you're healing from right now, and that's why it's important to rest. I almost like I'm getting emotional doing reading, because I could relate to like the same kind of thing. Like, you know, some people we love just end up being toxic for us, or something that we put our heart and soul in becomes toxic for us. But you know, it's about letting that go, letting that hurt go, moving forward. But I'll go ahead and pull some clarification too for you. Oop, I dropped cards. I have to pick them up now. Okay, you have the Eight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. So, yeah, you letting go of this burden or this commitment with this unhealthy energy or person was affecting your physical health. It was affecting how much energy you have. And so it's almost like there's divine interaction to free you from this energy. And it's pretty fast and sudden with the Eight of Wands. So if that's other people coming in to help you out, because you are somebody who's shown up for a lot of people, is what I'm feeling. And I feel like the Eight of Wands is just like that energy of like divine intervention through the people who care about you most, or through a spirit. I don't know where that beeping's coming from, excuse me. But yeah, if you're liking this reading, please take the time, dear Capricorn, to hit the like button. It will help my channel get out there. And this is something I have a lot of passion and love for. So it helps me a lot, and I hope it helps you. And also, if you want to receive future readings, please subscribe to this channel as well. I do monthly tarot spreads. Yeah, so like, yeah, divine intervention. And if that's in the form of finally just, I don't want to say being forced to rest or forced to heal yourself, but there's kind of something here where like things happen where it's like, okay, now you got to rest. Now you got to heal. And for some of you, that's like, going somewhere where you can do that. And for others, that's like perhaps your body just finally telling you, all right, you don't have a choice. But yeah, take how it resonates, because there are different people listening to this. You also have for the top row, the Three of Swords, which I'm feeling is the same energy over here of this toxic relationship that you're healing from. What's really nice is when it's showing upside down. The Three of Swords upright is usually the heart you'll see in traditional tarot. It's a heart with three swords going through it. And it's like a very painful thing. For when it's upside down, that symbolizes that you have finally come to a place of healing where you're not hurting as much, where that deep sorrow and that deep ache is like, it's almost like it's stitched up now, and like now you're like in full recovery, or you're really close to full recovery. So if that's something that Spirit wants to tell you, just to help you through the process you're in now, because I want to give you a big hug. Because I know it's hard. It's hard to heal from disappointments, especially when you gave something your all and it still didn't work out. And I know you did, because the Ten of Wands is here. I just wanted to give you that hug again. Hug. Because, yeah, it helps, like it helps to receive positive energy and give yourself that hug, most importantly, because it's our divine heart, our divine soul that's truly guiding us and helping us stay on our path. And because you have stayed on your path, serving others, Spirit's really giving you some type of boon or blessing, bringing back in a vision or a heart desire you had that wasn't able to come in yet to your life, and now it has the opportunity to come in. And again, that's because of who you are and like what your focus is. And oftentimes in life, like we wonder, like, when are the fruits of this labor finally going to show up? Well, for you, it's showing up in your near future, so I'm really happy for you for that. Yay! And it's a good reminder. The other thing I'm seeing though too with the the Wheel of Fortune upside down. I'm gonna go ahead and ask my shells before I say it, but because it's like one of those things that's a little sometimes hard to hear. Yeah, so 100%. This is because you have a new opportunity now. It's going to require you to let go of something that you thought you were gonna be on, like. It's requiring, it's requiring for you to let go of an old path that no longer serves. And if that's this relationship or the dream that you guys had together, or what you were trying to create together falling apart, this is like basically Spirit saying like, okay, now it's time, or your higher self, take how it resonates, it's time for you to let go of that dream or that goal or where you saw yourself. There's something much better coming in, and that's what I'm feeling here, because it's a buildup of like your life like fully changing, and you deserve it. I'm gonna say it again, you are worth what it is you desire. I feel like this was a lesser desire anyways, It was like almost like you were settling. And so now Spirit's like, nope, that's not going to happen because of who you are. Your heart is pure. You're pure gold. We're going to give you this. You got to put your hand out though and grab it. You know what I mean? It's like sometimes like people always say like, oh, I'm waiting for something to happen, but you can't just wait. It takes you grabbing it and saying yes. So there's a message for you there on that one. And that's you coming back to your self-worth. Like, yes, you deserve this. Yes, you can fully achieve this. You have it in you. There's no doubts. Please. And then pulling clarification cards for the top row. All right, you have the Ace of Crystals. So yeah, backing up what I said about a dream coming in. What a lot of us tarot readers love about aces, it's like, oh yes, dream come true. It's gonna happen. Just you wait and see. Ace of Crystals, and this takes a lot of like knowledge, a lot of introspection, higher mind, resolving things, seeing the truth. You know, Ace is higher mind, so that's like a aha moment or a clarification moment, or it's like the truth is the truth is the truth energy. So yeah, that's backing you, my friend. And then you have the Knight of Crystals. So this is a pretty fast energy. It's going to come in pretty fast. This new life experience cycle, boon, blessing that wants to come in. It's going to come in pretty fast because I feel like you have been letting go of what you thought, where you thought you were going to be. This is showing because in the near future you fully, I know it's hard to hear it now, but you do stitch up that pain. You do come into a place of recovery. And because of that, this new energy comes in really fast because you're ready for it. But yeah, this has been a really beautiful reading. It's touched my heart. And I'm so glad that you stuck around to, get this deep introspection and just know that there's a higher energy protecting you. I don't want to say too much because everybody has different belief systems, but yeah, there's something here I'm feeling really strong. And if that's just people that love you that want to protect you because of how awesome you are, if you want to look at it that way, you can, or you can look at it as a higher power coming in and guiding your life. Wow. So beautiful. You're reading so beautiful, Aquarius. So now we'll go ahead and pull cards from your angel guides. And again, you can see this as full-on angels. I believe in angels. Or, it could be a loved one who's crossed over who wants to give you a message. Take how it resonates. Okay. Oh, that feels good. They still want me to do what I do with when I have physical people to read for. We cut the deck 3 ways, and then we take the heart, we take the center. Yeah, because angels see us in the highest vibration. They just see us with eyes of unconditional love. You have vulnerability and freedom. Sorry, that's a synchronicity. Yep, the energy is here today. And you also have ease and grace, and that goes well with taking time to rest now and to heal yourself. That's really beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and read for you guys from this guidebook. And the reason why I like to do that is because I really love Kyle Gray's work, and you'll see as I read his words how beautiful and loving it is, channeling these divine angels or your soul angels that are out there. And look at how beautiful the emerald green wings are. She's the only angel in the whole deck with those emerald green wings, which symbolizes a healer and healing not only the physical body but the emotional body as well, healing your heart, mind, and soul. And look at her looking at that star, the hope that keeps her going. Wow, that's so beautiful. Okay, I'll read now. Angels are with you now to boost your confidence because they can see how harsh some of the experiences that you have endured have been. And they want you to know that vulnerability gives you the chance to find a strength that will bring you freedom. To move into that freedom, your angel guide is encouraging you to take some time today to connect with the parts of yourself that you love and admire. And know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift. You are an emotionally connected soul. Yay! And although recent waves of emotion may have overwhelmed you, those emotions are great reminders of how much you care about living truthfully and in a positive way. So take some time now to value the traits and quirks that make you the unique person that you are, dear Aquarius. And that will allow the world to value them too. I love that. Yeah. And that really rounds out this reading so beautifully. And now taking time to focus on rest, your health. I'll go ahead and read. This is a time to learn and adapt. You are being guided to slow down, take your time, take in the current moment, and allow space for events to occur. You often put too much pressure and expectation on yourself, and this is not required. Also, with constant effort and rush, you'll find yourself becoming overwhelmed and tired. When you are too forceful, you use up too much energy, and that may hinder your progress at this time. If you are in a difficult situation at work or with other people, don't feel you have to prove your skills, talents, or worth. Just step back and breathe, and through your grace, you will be seen, understood, and recognized for who you truly are. You are being guided to flow like water. Don't feel the need to rush or force your way ahead. A gentle approach will be more rewarding. Have patience and move with subtlety. Have patience and move with subtlety and grace. Your angel guide is encouraging you to see life as a dance. One step at a time, and you will make your way through this incredible journey, learning more and growing along the way. How can you move with more elegance? How can you slow down? How can you bring more grace and poise to your current situation? This is a time to soften, breathe, and move in a way that is steady but flowing. This information may come as a surprise or even a challenge to you, but your angels know it will be beneficial for what is coming your way next. I feel it's going to be really good. All right. Thank you, dear Aquarius. My name is Naylin. I'm so happy that you watched this video so I could feel your energy and receive a healing myself. Happy November.